Hello and welcome back to Blueprints. So in the last episode, we beat the game. We saw credits. I don't feel like I'm done with it nearly at all. There's a lot of stuff left to do, but I had to switch over to day 31, so I kind of wasted a day by saving and quitting after we got the letter here on the desk. But yeah, we got to room 46. That's that part's all over, but there is a lot of stuff, including finding all of the red letters, and finding all the remaining rooms feels like a very important thing for me, because there's a lot of lore in every room that we've gone in, and there are a lot of rooms left that could have lore. So I want to make sure to go into every room. That means going to the drafting studio and making all of the new rooms, and who knows? There might be more rooms like the Mechanarium, and I think we found another one on the ground somewhere. Either way, there's a bunch of new rooms that I have to check. We got lab access that we have to do for the email. There should be 4 emails in there like everything else. So I definitely want to do that. I have to bring a kit down to the reservoir, or we need like 50 lockpicks because there's so many chests down there. And to get them all, we would need some resources. But I'm very curious to see what's in each of them and if it's worth it. You know, if there's lore in there, or is it just money? Who knows? Make all classrooms is another thing on the list that I'd want to do, because we can put 8 of them in the pool, and our highest grade right now is only 1. So despite everything of getting the schoolhouse a few times, I've only ever made 1 classroom per day, which is not very helpful. Not when you have 8 in the pool somewhere. So that is a goal at some point. And ordering all the library books, we have to go to the bookstore, which can only be built from the library. And then from there, I need a bunch of money. So that's going to be a grind to try to get, because I want to read all the books as well. Then solving all these safes, which we have no clues for any of the safes, or we do have clues and I just haven't registered them yet. I'm going to do everything I can to not look anything up until we've found all the rooms, guarantee we have all the lore, and then is there anything else that we're doing? Until I know for sure that we've scrubbed this place clean, I refuse to look anything up. But after that, and I will state when it's going to happen, after that, if we haven't solved everything, I'm willing to look up some hints. Preferably not answers, but hints. I don't know how I'm going to go about it, but that's a future thing, and who knows, maybe we won't even need to. This is going to be a weird episode of me skipping around a lot. There won't be a normal run through all of the... There won't be a normal run through the whole thing like we've had up to this point, simply because, you've seen it a bunch. This is the gameplay loop. I'm going to have to do it probably 50 plus times to get everything I need to get. So I'm basically going to, from here on, it's going to happen over a few days. So I'm going to be doing a lot of cutting, and just expect this to be a weird, an array of just random clips, I guess. I think I'm going to start with the rooms. I want to get all the rooms first, because the rooms might have clues to the safes, and we might find more safes. It looks like, based on the spacing here, we could have 6 red letters, maybe? 4 for sure. 4 red letters for sure, probably 6. But Alzara mentioned 8 letters, and 1 will never read. So, it seems pretty likely that there might be actually 7. And we've only got 2. So, that is a big thing. We're going to get that out of the way. Also, Blackbridge Grotto, we need to get the microchips. No clue where to look for those. So, maybe a new room. Everything leads back to I haven't found all the rooms yet, so I can't confirm anything. So, let's get started. Wow. Right out of the gates. Never mind. We got Mount Holly gift shop at the very start here. Okay. I knew you were going to add that, just to be sure, so we know how much we're exploring here. Storeroom. And I just want to see if there's going to be another room right away. A lamb. Okay. We'll immediately go read the email after this. You got some Red Prince merch. Enjoya lunch. Okay. $46 up. Okay. Blue tents. Tents fit for a print. Sturdy construction, steel stakes, and scouting rope included. Base size 6x10, 40 feet high? 40 inches high. Dew dry finish. Water resistant treatment. I'm assuming. Why is our tent brown? We need to grab this blue tent. Hey, no. Oh, there is some lore here. Maybe not lore, but it's about time you visit Mount Holly. Mount Holly Observatory. Wish you were here. We've seen that one before. Merry Christmas? Why would you put the safe in the... Stay safe this holiday season. I guess if you're not much into... If you couldn't figure out the safe code, this might be a little more of a nudge to, hey, it's 1225. Then again, it doesn't directly state it. So people who've never heard of Christmas, as weird as that sounds, even if you're not, you know, Christian, like, Christmas is like kind of globally known. The date changes though. Some people celebrate it on a different date, so but I guess this isn't really made for covering all those bases. I give up. I'm stumped. It's a pun. Yep. That's a clue as well, isn't it? Yep, I'm stumped. I give up. The code's not here. It was on the original tree. Does that mean it's about time you visit Mount Holly? Is this related to the time lock safe? Observatory. Wish you were here. This... Interesting. Greetings from Reddington. I wonder if these are all supposed to be hints. Wait, you're a different... Not braid out? No, no, no. Are these supposed to be hints? Like safe hints? Because you got Merry Christmas right here, and this one, which related to time. There could be a date in the observatory or some information on the safe. I don't... On a safe here. I mean, I'll take a picture of this just in case. You wouldn't make any sense. I do have a map of Reddington, though. But I don't think it has any numbers on it. Huh. Dirigible blocks. A permanent addition to walk-in closet. It just looks nice. What? A permanent addition to dining room. When you reach rank 5 with a lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Oh? Huh. A permanent addition to the dining room. So placing a dining room at rank 5, you get a lunchbox then to get half the dinner steps. Okay. Pool. Pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. Yeah. It's I'm assuming these are just visual. Just like that one. It just looks nice, but why do you cost 40 though? Can I go in the pool? Oh, maybe I don't have to drain the pool and I can just go in it. It says make sure to bring some keys. I believe the pool always has locked doors. Oh, coming soon. I'm assuming this is going to be DLC. Council Edition. The Smash Arcade hit. Over 10,000 sold in Nuance. Unlock Dare Mode. Very curious about that. We're gonna have to learn what that is, because the trophy thing over there in the entrance hall does mention beating it in dare mode. Maybe that's to get one shot or something. Get lucky. Blue tents can only be purchased after you've proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your room. Okay, so we can make a blue tent. All right. Hell yeah. This room was certainly worth it. We have not been in here yet. If you keep giving me new rooms, I can't make this, I can't cut this all weird like. I'm gonna make a no, I can't. Yeah, I'll do that for steps. Oh, I should probably just step in and grab that. Gem. Alright, let's check this room out, read the lab thingies, and then we'll see where we go from there. Ooh. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. They don't reset. The pool is okay. I don't mind the maid's chamber that much. The mailroom never appears, though. Wait. Wait, how do I... You're standard. You're unusual. Unusual has 3. Standard has 2. The pool is still very likely. Wait, can I change all of them? Because if I'm gonna do... I'm guessing choose plan actually just changes it. It does. You just have to hit choose plan. I want to make the mailroom common. At least for now. Or maybe just standard. There's not too much going on in the mailroom, but a package does get delivered the day after drafting, so... Yeah, it's somewhere I might want to be able to come back to repeatedly. Yeah, confirm. I can change them all. Pool being standard seems okay. The maid chambers, I don't see a reason to want to go in here. Seldom... Seen so seldom and represented in so few numbers that they're considered by many to be endangered. Many of these rare specimens may never be seen. Damn, I don't know if I want to make it rare. Like, what if we need to go here for lore? Yeah, keep it unusual. Yeah, okay. Well, that's how that room works. Oh, we got another rook. Okay. That makes 2 rooms with a rook. Drafting locations, West Wing only. Ooh. Garage, West Wing Hall, Her Ladyship's chambers from south-facing doors. Wow. That's very specific. We've been in there once, but we got real lucky. That means you have to go from the right, place the West Wing Hall, and then place one south to make her chambers appear. East Wing only, master bedroom. Other special cases, conservatory. Only draftable in a corner. Okay. Bookshop only from a library. These are, I think I've figured out pretty much all of these. The master bedroom I've seen pop up. We chose attic instead, but it was on the east wing. Thank you, though. That's fairly helpful that you at least have that information written down. That seems to be everything in here. Other than the dig spots. Alright, lab. Log in. Here we go. From chef to camp. Randolph. As I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week, I tried my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. However, on Friday I was making my famous black truffle pizza and had to visit the freezer for a few ingredients. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Do you do the temperature-related experiments in here? Let's see the response. Chef, please don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we're doing aren't very sensitive, and they're already accounting for normal variations due to expected use and staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your freezer visit, but the use of the furnace in close proximity. In the future, you should try drafting that a bit further away, as the temperature rise from drafting that room has a major effect on temperature in the house, and even more so in rooms in close proximity to it. I already figured this out, but glad that this is written in the game too. So they want you to know all this. They put it somewhere. It's weird. My brain connected such weird things. Like, looking back at some of that stuff, I'm like, why did I think of this? Baron Sinclair, as we discussed in our meeting earlier this week, we will be sealing off the entrance to the Blackbridge server this week, as well as archiving all our electronic mailboxes and locking access. Not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guard to be, but there's more than enough data on our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering given the likelihood of an investigation next month. Wait, so they sealed it off so that the Red Guards couldn't investigate it. Okay, I'm still gonna mark that. Lock it down. Lock it all down. Damn. Okay, well, that didn't give us that much information, but I can check it off the list. The funny thing is, well, there might be another way to learn the passwords to Blackbridge, but you had to go in the freezer for the clue from Denny's admin. So maybe there's another clue about admin keys that isn't this, because you would have had to go to the grotto already, which means you would have had to gone to the freezer to read that note. Okay. Ooh, Clocktower. Anything going on here? Oh wait, this isn't. This is set to a very specific time. Wait, where's the door? Obviously I've restarted since the last one, but... No, I think that just might be the default. I mean, it's inlaid like that. It's just weird that that's there. It makes me think that, like, 130 is a thing? Although... Ooh. Yeah, it's definitely not the current time. There's a rook in the clock tower. Good to know. A battery pack. And a note. Ooh, we've seen this symbol before on the torch, the center of the torch room. Southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore. Carried by westwardly winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. Why is forth spelled like the number 4 instead of... That is the only number in this list. There's just a 4. Is that a typo or a clue? Southward I see a swan, carried by westerly winds towards the east. Rogue like the moon of the north, alone. Rogue. Eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. Oh, you have part of a sigil here. Yeah. Yeah, flowers and a banner. There's no rays or anything, but this is definitely part of a sigil. We need the full book, but I'm gonna check quick. Alright. Apparently they're in reverse order here, but also that one means fog. The one in the basement with the lines, because Marshall is the teeth-looking thing. So this writing on the right, I think, is talking about that thing on the left, that sigil on the left, which would make the lines crossing out the main line fog. Maybe. Okay, so the pattern on the thing decides the color. I think it was it green or violet? I don't know. And then here, poetic. Strong focus on the advancement of arts, writing, music, and language. We have flowers. Okay, so we have flowers. Those lines are straight up and down. And then you can see the core here. Oh shit, I didn't look at what that meant. Okay, this certainly looks like violet. It's got the lines and then the dashes between it. So, violet, poetic. Where's core? Fog is not on here, but it's definitely fog. Orindia. Okay, so it's Orindian, fog, violet, poetic. Not that I know what that means at all. Might explain that there's a poem here. Think about it later. Just the fact that we have this may influence something else later, so it's good to thoroughly examine things. I don't know, it's gotten me this far. Alright, I may have closed myself off again immediately. I was praying for a furnace freezer combo, but I didn't get it. I did get a mail combo though, and I forgot we had something deliver a letter. Oh yeah, the experiment from the lab. Send a letter here. So we have a new letter. Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. I am the lead lab technician at Cinca, and I've worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you have found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, as it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site connections to the terminal have been disabled during your stay. Oh, that's why? Because of radiation levels? There has been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and they were all quite excited when I reported to you that you have been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that even though you may not see us, we are rooting for you. Best of luck on the experiments, and if you like, I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips to you. Not super helpful. I feel like the main point of this letter being placed is to let you know who Randolph Moore is, and that he's the lead lab technician, so that maybe you could get Moore R as the admin key before trying anyone else. And Babbage was the first thing that came to mind, though. But yeah, I feel like that's the main thing here, and they also want to let you know that radiation levels can be monitored, but it's so vague. Running experiments, like, without going into any details, I have no idea what experiments they were running. And we're gonna find out eventually, I hope. But I can't use this to progress at all, that's for sure. Oh boy. The book we ordered is here. The good old pump system. Jean Ribbon. Paul Withers. Pump system engineered specifically for luxury requirements of today's indoor in-ground swimming pool and spa. System is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. We know how it works. Whether a single tank or an array, the control panel serves as a hub. One button for each different water source. Press a button for the source you'd like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill the pool, simply press pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from the source, if its button is pressed. Next step is to set the pump either in or out. Yeah, so towards the tank or away. Drain. Yeah. The pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. In these cases, the tank pump system is using can be switched with the switch. Quick start guide. Yep, use the panel, press the lever, choose the direction, and that's it. This actually gave a lot less information than I thought. It's basically, I was hoping that it would be like, for example, if you drain a kitchen, you can't make stew or something. You know, it doesn't have anything like that. So yeah, this is all very basic information. Well, that is every book that we currently own. So we need a bookstore to buy more books, but I have no money. All right, it's time. We're going to grade 2. Grade 2. What's going on in grade 2? Rob, you got an F. Find each sum without using signs. Oh, that's all you're supposed to do here? Look at the colors. Okay, Rob thought that he learned math from the billboard or billiard room. That's why he got all these wrong, for sure. Poor Rob. What about you? Jenny W. You got 3 wrong. Wait, is the billboard... Or the billboard... The billiard... I don't know why it says find each sum if you're doing subtraction and multiplication in here, though. Foamrick. That's her name? E+. Okay, you only got 2 wrong. Yeah, according to their grading here, they are following the billiard rules, so I guess find each sum... Is that the general term for just an equation? I assume sum is just starting to add up. Yeah, and then you use this. So this whole thing is to teach you, if you didn't have a magnifying glass and look at the thing, not that, I mean, you could just figure this out after a while, doing the billiard room enough times, but this basically just directly teaches you that. Grade 2. Is that how I do homework? I have to click on the one that's not done, and then suddenly it pretends that I filled it out. I wish I could fill it out. I can't. I can't press anything. Well, that is grade 2. Not much going on there. After going through that shop, we need to re-examine the observatory. I mean, I might as well do this while I'm here. Oh. Uh-oh, that's a bad one, isn't it? Oh, it's a diamond. 5 diamonds. Holy hell. I keep thinking it's a skull. Oh, the skull is like one more than that. Gotcha. Oof. Dead-end rooms are more common today. I mean, that might be good for some of the things I'm trying to do. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. I'm curious about that. Okay, so is there anything going on here? Oh, you do. You don't end up in the same place. These are the only two things you can interact with? Besides turning the telescope. But why have we been able to turn the telescope? Why can we raise and lower it as like continuously? Like you have to move it once and it forever stays like this. Can I go higher up? No. So, see, that part is really confusing to me. Like, what would the purpose be? See, that turns that way. Is there something on the telescope I want to be able to reach? It doesn't really look like it. I'm literally following this train of thought. If I put you here and lower you, will that do something? I'm following this train of thought simply because of that damn postcard. Okay, wait, no, down. And now you should be right in front of me. Ooh. Well, that's gonna block me. That's gonna block me. No! Ooh, wait a minute. That looks like a thing. I'll just be nothing. I mean, if it is, I just cut it. It's just me in the sandbox right now. Yeah, let's go 2 over. The fact that you can move it this far around, though. Oh. Never mind. That That makes way more sense. Please tell me there's a save here. Ooh! Oh. If you call it a day in Planetarium, gain 2 stars. Stars are permanent. Really? Interesting. What does having more stars give you? More options? Is that it? Huh, if you call it a day. I was really hoping for a safe there. Like, but I'll take this. Okay, now I have to spin you all the way back around. Alright, it's done. The good news is we have a new room. We have a new room that we can place. So, more lore. I was really hoping it'd just kind of show up right away, but nope. Well, here it is. Conveniently right there. Yeah, like literally I made it one room. Lore? No. Oop! There we go. Okay, so we have that to read. You look like one of those underwater mine things. This is not how projectors usually look, right? There we go. Star schedule. Oh. Or star twin slice. Okay. Huh. Do these correlate with the day? Okay, I'm going to take a picture of that. Other notable night skies observed. First appearance of both Diamondus and Minor and Major in the same sky on the 29th. 7 different constellations observed in a single night on the 40th. New constellation spotted on the 50th? Ooh. What day am I at? Oof. 33. 33. What did I end up with? I got a Diamondus Major today. Which means the days don't seem to line up. It's not like there's 25 and then 20. Because that would be 36 for it to like repeat from 25 here. No, so there's some sort of connection in what you get here. Only Diamondus Major showed up today. Or I'm at 11 stars total. This isn't days. This is how many stars you have that allow for this. Ew. So if I collect 50 stars, we get to see a new constellation? Well, that can happen. As long as I get a planetarium and I end in here, I get 2 per thing, and then we get Observatory. We get a free one there as well. Okay, 50 stars equals a new constellation. Okay, I'm understanding. Well, I'm not ready to end it yet. I have stuff to do, but damn, this is a good find. Apparently, I can make... Okay, I gotta move for it. I can make a jackhammer or a power hammer. With a broken lever, a battery pack, and either a shovel or a sledgehammer. I'm very curious about both of these. I think I'm gonna make this. Finally, a use for the battery pack. A stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls? Uh-oh. I've seen a few rooms that could work with, but... Wait, shovel and compass. Dowsing rod? Oh, I didn't try that one. Okay, shovel and metal detector. Wait. Detector shovel. What about a sleeping mask? Nothing. Yeah. Keycard? Nothing. Shit. Compass. Just a shovel. I want to make a dowsing rod. What do you do? While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Oh. Well, that's fairly helpful. But I kind of got rid of a shovel, though, for that. So now I can't dig. But still, that's fairly useful. Unfortunately, like, I've almost drafted the whole house, so... Not super useful. Let's go find some brick walls. Never mind, I ended up in grade 3 with an archived plan. I was not expecting that to work. Okay. Grade 3 science class. Science is fun. We are a science fair runner-up, apparently. Cassandra L. Use the elements below to form the answer to each question. H2O in liquid state is called water. Why do you capitalize certain letters? Oh, because you're properly using the elements. H2O in solid is ice. Gaseous state called gas. Okay. Give me another homework sheet. I need to compare. Tear drop. Ice and water. Wait, you put water for gas? Oof. Okay, Quinn. Gaseous state, Mrs. Peterson. Worth it, worth it. You didn't even get a grade. That's how angry she was. This is the only student who actually put in the effort to capitalize the elements. Okay. Fluorine, uranium, nitrogen. Are you trying to tell me that this is... No, this is probably another puzzle clue to the numbers. Yeah, probably. If you didn't have a magnifying glass in the lab, you'd probably look at this and be able to get the code correctly. The push up 3 after, etc. Yeah, that's probably the point of this room. I would assume. Oh, you're locked. Alright, back to finding brick walls. Okay, I went through every room in the house, and there's nothing. The only brick wall I know that looked out of place is in the weight room, and we can't... I don't have it on this list, so... kind of screwed there. Unfortunately, but while we have it, and while I have steps, I will search outside, because there's no way... There's no way I can't get something. I kind of figured that room might have something. Maybe the Gemstone Cavern? We've only been in there once. Can I break you down? Damn. I'm going literally everywhere with this. Walls? Walls? No? Oh. Damn it. What would be really cool, though, is if I could... No, they look electronically locked, but maybe they're not. Maybe the elevator down here? That would be nice. And you? Oh, thank God. I've been wondering about this room for a long time. Where do you even go, though? Scripps and Redford Mining Co. Patent for high-pressure condenser. Steam line to boiler. That box specifically looks like the red box. By the red room? The one on the left. Remote power box. On the right. Another foreman log. Excavation progress is going smoothly. And crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational, and we have been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we had been previously excavating. This is 1917, damn. Oh, well, there's another wall. I'm gonna spend more time in the workshop. Oh! Oh. Oh, this is helpful. Oh, this is very helpful. Where? I don't know if I took the picture within this window. No, I did a lot of stuff. That box. It looks like that box. Hold on, I gotta find it. There's the full map. Yeah, I've been wondering about this for a while now. I was like, what is going on with the basement and all of that extra stuff? And it just stops right there at 3 for cliffside exit. I thought that led to the elevator thing, but clearly not. So the elevator's farther down than the reservoir? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. I do have to run along this wall, don't I? There could be a breakable thing over by this desk. Everything's still set up. Oh, right here. No hammer icon. Why is this here? 100 Bell, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. Why is that there? I don't know what that's supposed to imply. Damn, and if I press... Why would I press you again? You're already... Yeah, it's already open. I mean, since we're down here? Ooh, I can get very quick access to unlocking those. Okay, I should use a few steps here. I'm very curious about that as well. I don't know how I would get there, but that feels like an exit. I also wrote down if I drop the reservoir just one level, I believe I could actually reach the boat. I definitely couldn't reach the boat before when it was fully up. The reservoir was totally full. So I'm not crazy on that part. I don't know why I would need to do that though. God, if only if only I had a sledgehammer. I could break a few of these. Just power hammered, break the contents. Damn it. Okay. Is there anything else I can use this hammer on? It might be smart to run down here. I am wasting stabs. As long as I can make it to the elevator and test there as well, then I'm happy. There's some relevance for these doors. How many are there? There are 8 doors. 8 red letters, 8 doors, but 1 red letter will never get, according to Alzara. I wonder if getting the letters will open the red thing over here, and that will lead to a switch that opens all those doors or something? I don't know. God, there's so many mysteries here. Actually, even though it's dark in here, far too dark, I'm still gonna see. Is there a breakable wall? Oh, wait. Although if it's like other stuff in the game, even if there was, I wouldn't be able to interact. Like the dark room, you can't interact with anything until the lights are on, so we gotta do something about those torches. No? No. I don't know why I'd be able to knock that out. In here. Aw, damn it. Okay. We tried. I really thought that maybe we could break these down, but then again, it's very electronic or something. This might be permanently sealed. Okay. God damn it, I'm gonna have to give this thing up again, too. The weight room's the only thing with a brick wall I can check again. Okay, this might be the... This might call for my first Google Lifeline. Is there anything I can do in 29 steps that is breakable? I don't mind looking up that. I'll be very careful. I'm going to try to be very careful about it. I don't want to get spoiled. But this is something, like, we only have the hammer right now, so I don't want to have to get it again and then run out and then look around again. Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. Surprisingly, there is one down here that we just missed. I just got locations. That's about it. One says, in the chess puzzle room, there's a weak wall. The grounds they mentioned with the breakable debris. They also said Secret Garden has one, Greenhouse has one, the freezer has one, and the weight room. So, I'll keep those in mind for the next time we get the hammer, but we obviously can't draft anymore. But yeah, apparently there's one in here. It went against every wall, though. Oh. Oh! That seems a little unfair. Ooh! Uh-oh. Okay, well, I mean, it makes sense why it was breakable up there. I ran against every wall like this, but the interaction was way up there. That's fair. That's fair. Castle. Alright, I have an... Well, actually, did I make an office? No, I didn't. Can't do the chest thingy. I just want to get another picture of the thing in the grotto now. Okay. So I'm going to have to write this out as well. This is a totally different puzzle for sure. Okay, what do we got? Oh, that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 2 spaces here. T-O-L-O-C-I. C-I doesn't really make many words. Ooh. I'm just assuming that there's a space at the bottom and that these line up. Just because of the... I mean, they're vertical. I don't know, but if we see any more vertical letters, we can fill in that third row? And it'll say something. I just can't picture any... What is a word with C-I? Nothing. Unless it starts with A, but AI does not make anything normally either. Not in 3 letters. Ite? No, it's probably CI, but even that is like... I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I have the things here. Interesting. Where do I get you? Where do I get 2 more microchips of increasing size that would fit into here? And what are you gonna open to? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta end this day in the planetarium. And then keep going. Alright. It's time to see what Dovecote, or however you pronounce this, looks like. Holy. A shovel. Worthless brick. Great, great. Okay. I was kind of expecting a little bigger of a room. This is actually fairly small. There doesn't seem to be any lore. Pigeons, do you have a message for me? Let's see you right there. And right there. Well, we had to know, but it seems like this room actually has nothing going on outside of dig spots. Which is good. Let me check every... No, nothing there. Huh. That's fine. Oh! Oh, wow, you were hidden. Open? Oh my god. That was hard to see. I don't know why. Dear Mother, if you're reading this... Oh, this is from Mary? If you're reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight. So make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on. So I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Dotingly, Mary. This is 27 days later. Dearest Mother, this should be the 5th letter you received from me this month. Though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I'm truly on my own. In other words, my classes have been engaging, and I am slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint. So here's your letter. I know it's long overdue. Long overdue. The what? The Matthew life suits. The Matthew? What is that word? Don't have a clue. Might as well. The suits suits me. Wait, the Matthew life suits me, I think. Oh, yeah, I have no idea what that word is. I just can't pick it apart. Now, not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Now, once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive, but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. Okay, so you sent Mary a card with wedding doves. I got the hint. So here's your letter. We're returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the 8D to warn us? What's the 8D? Or is that SD? Could be S. Lower the 8D. We should arrive on Tuesday. This has to be from Mary if it's from Pigeons and she's been doing all these other... They're in the same box. If coast is not clear, lower the... something. The first thing I thought of is in the study there's the chessboard and there's just one random chess piece on D8. But 8D is, you'd say lower the D8 if that was related to that. That just makes me think we're returning east and should arrive on Tuesday means that date would be maybe the safe code. I'll look into it. Oh, what the... I missed some coins as well. Okay, that last message is absolutely relevant to something, but don't know yet. All right, I've ruined my way forward this day, so I'm gonna take these 4 keys and try to see what's up here. No. Green memos are lies. I thought someone in Hartley's room. No, it was in the dark room. That he was holding up a picture and it said Hartley's room. Green memos in Hartley's room are always lies. Okay. Sure. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies? Oh no. Both boxes near this box? But what if you're lying? Because this one said that green memos are lies, but if you're saying that, then the green memos are true. Oh, we got a puzzle here. I'm gonna use the keys on this one and then try different boxes another day. The sanctum key is not in a box, it is buried. So I'm supposed to take that as a lie. What is a sanctum key? What? Buried. Wait, do I have a shovel? No. Okay. No. I just want to get the 4 over here. I gotta remember I'm missing that one. A black box contains allowance tokens. Well, that's just a bunch of nonsense. Rent memos are lies as well. At least in the manor. I don't know about here. Black box contains allowance tokens. That means one of you would contain permanent money per day? I bet it's that one. God, there are so many boxes here. Well, I don't know. If I find nothing else, then we'll just keep doing this. This does seem interesting, but I don't know how I'm gonna remember. There's no good information here. You're just talking about the boxes nearby. You are potentially important info. And I guess you're important, but I don't really need to remember that. I just need to eventually open a black box. Okay, that's the end of this day. All right. New room unlocked. The casino. What's going on in here? Clearly I can gamble away my money, but... Okay. Not a lot going on in that corner. This has been a very weird, interesting run. Wow, that's a lot of money. Thank you. This has been a very strange one. I also have a workshop. I believe, did I add? Yeah, there's a workshop in the bottom right, and I have a ton of items, so I plan to go craft here soon, but day 39, though. I've skipped like maybe 5 or 6 days at this point. I've not got much done. I'm just kind of vegging out and seeing how far I can get. Nothing new showed up, though. All right, let's try it. Bonus spin. Interesting. 2 times amount. And then I have to hit the cash out button. I can hit R2 to pull it up. Snake sets money to 0. Ooh, if you get any of them? Ooh, that's bad. That's unfortunate. Wait, how much am I betting each time? Okay, just 1. Crown? Ooh, we did it. Oh, you cash out before every one. Interesting. Alright, that's not great. It is weird that you would cash out, though. You can't let it build. What's the point of setting money to 0 if you cash out each time I spin? That doesn't really make sense, does it? Ooh. Oh my god, we're rich. Am I allowed to do this? Broken handle? By the way, I have a broken lever on me. Why was this machine broken and why can I fix it? Is there a meaning to this? Up to 5 time bonus spins. Are you rigged to always win? Damn. Yeah, I'm just hitting R2. No, you're not rigged to always win. What is the point of being able... Okay, I can back out whenever. You have a star on you. The other ones don't. Huh. They're all the same. Each spin still costs 1 for you as well. You have to have another purpose. Okay, well, maybe it's just more likely. So, oh. Oh. Is that how it works on the other ones as well? Hold on, let me just try it. Oh, you only have 3 arrows. This one has 5. Okay, I see. So you have 5 chances to re-roll, which means I could maybe end up with crowns if I'm lucky? Oh no, and I got 5 shots of this? 2 times? Give me a crown. Oh, it doesn't count. No. And a snake. I do like that they have a net that gives you money for each snake that's in your roll. Okay, I wasn't aware that I could click these manually before. Wow, that is real bad. Come on, you can do it. Just give me 4 crowns. This is... Not ideal. Get rid of you. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'll go down to 30. I don't see any, like, potential lore coming out of this, but... Okay, let's try it. Give me a crown. Damn it. Give me a crown. Damn. Okay, I went down to 27 because of the bonus spins, but okay, so that's a thing. 1 wager per day. Spin the wheel for your chance to win. What do we got here? 2 gems, 2 keys, 10. Oh, double your money. Okay, you got a way bigger benefit for that. 200 coins, 4 allowance tokens, and 10 step, key, diamond, and money. I see 2 free spins hiding back there too. So as long as it doesn't land on red, it should be technically a 50-50 then. That I at least get something worth 20. I'm not a fan of gambling. Ooh. Hell yeah. I will be back when I accidentally lock myself off, because I won't have a use for money again unless we build a showroom. But this is the casino. It's a thing. Oh, speaking of showroom. Pointless. You don't have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. If only that was permanent. You can rotate your floor plans. I love how I put the showroom right next to the casino, like it was just meant to be. I don't think we got a good shop roll here. I was hoping for something that would help me a little more outside of... I mean, I guess being able to turn the remaining rooms I build would be good. But then I'll have no money. And have I built a library? No. So, bookstore is still a possibility. I'm going to save my money. I think that's the way to go with that. Finally. Do I really... I don't care about getting to the antechamber that much. Like, well, there's no point. Unless I'm planning to get to 46 again. Yeah, we need this. This is a new room. This is the whole point of these. This is the bonus. You need to see everything. This is basically how I picture. I didn't picture cannons, but... Oh no. Another one of these. Yes. Explain how to play this. Please, dear God. Mora Jai Box. Fun for the family. Really? They were popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Mora Jai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lock boxes and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Mora Jai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. That doesn't always seem to work, though. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. Oh. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Mora Jai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. Is there anything hidden in here, though? On your face? Look at him. Look how scared this guy is. Like, oh no. You look high. Alright. Make all 4 corners white? What about the other boxes then? Because they use yellow and green and purple? What? So clicking a square, normally it would affect all the surrounding ones. In this case, the only one I could click is U or U. These two are stuck, I believe. Oh, you do actually shift them. This would flip that. But it doesn't flip it back. That's the weird part. So if I did... Oh god, you just got rid of... Okay. So how would I get 4 corners then? Would do that. No. No, undo. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay. And then... That. I'm screwing it up. I broke the box. How do you reset this box? It's for kids? No way. I didn't know I could click over here. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, I have to click the edges after I get the corners the right... Okay. Wait, do I have to... Does it matter what's going on in the middle? No, it doesn't. Oh, that makes this way better. Oh, it's token. Okay. Oh, thank God. I didn't know I could click the edges. That changes that puzzle entirely. I could have been right, or at least verified whether I was correct, if I'd even tried to click the edges at any point. It's fine. Train? It's a picture of their normal house. Where did she say she... We read about it in the Dovecote. Aw, Daniel. You are not who I thought you were. I've seen a picture and thought it was him. This is Daniel. Honestly, I feel like I do need to take a picture of this just to keep track in case we see other pictures and I can be like, that's Daniel. Because I'm going to forget. Looks like bearded grizzly. To my encouraging uncle, who opened many doors for me. Ever grateful, Mary. Yeah, it's not... Should change the ending. It was too political, apparently, and the real ending is way more emotional. Herb. The controls for the foundation elevator are located behind the foundation wall. I keep brute forcing everything in this game. It's right there. You just had to find the master bedroom once, and you would have known. Okay. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the foundation. Unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw. Please advise. Please. I'm gonna go with flaw. It's very strange. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that... That's the start of his inheritance. No, his tomb letter, I think. Wait. Did he try writing a different copy? Interesting. I think it's the tomb letter. Alright, well, we got a little information out of here. 1, this, very important. 2, family photo. Not as important, but wholesome. And I believe that is... Oh, I mean, this would have been very important. I suppose. Read that way too late. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Doesn't look like I can interact with everything. I'm trying to click things a little more closely because I feel like I'm missing stuff. Even in other rooms. Every room. Okay. Okay, we are done here. Let's see if we can make anything different now that we have different stuff. Sleeping mask can't be used with anything. Key card? No. Metal detector, magnifying glass, burning glass? What the hell is burning glass? And then that's it, because sledgehammer and shovel do not work together. Okay. Okay, burning glass. It's got the word burn in it. Please, dear God, do what I think you're gonna do. Is this a torch? Huh! Ignite fuses? Can light candles and ignite fuses? I have 104 steps. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Okay. Obviously, there are plenty of candles here. Oh no, I don't have a pump room. Did I make a code check? Shit, I didn't. I don't have a pump room. I don't think I can get behind to the torch room. Oh, I can do... I have the office, her ladyship's chambers, a nook, the chapel, and a den for pawn. I mean, I could use pretty much anything. I have all of them. I can go do that too. You're lit. Oh! Hi, are you a more allowance, I would assume? The keeper of tithes. The chapel's resident guardian, tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the money accumulated from chapel offering. No way. Break it. Maybe not quite yet. Not quite yet. Now that I think about it, if I break it now, I'm gonna lose all this money. But once I get a bookstore and a chapel... Wait, do I probably have to if I have to relight these, that's gonna be a problem. But I know how to make it now. It's a magnifying glass and, what else did I use? Metal detector, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I had a metal detector. Okay. Okay, keep that in mind. Keep that's awesome. Anywhere else I remember writing down candles. That one was very, very obvious. There's obviously outside, there's that one set. There are many candles in the tomb. Nothing here. God, I don't remember. I don't know if there were any other obvious ones. Let's go out here for now. And I have, which is my outer room? Toolshed. Nothing in the gemstone cavern. That other spot. The grotto is a maybe. Please, dear God, let me go through here and see what is behind these stacked boxes. Oh. Ooh. What? A tunnel? Always draw tunnel while drafting in this room? What does that mean? So if you start a tunnel, you have to keep it going forever? What? Huh. The complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment that has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem to know seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Okay. Oh, wait. Ignite fuses as well. Right. It didn't just say light. I remember an explosive somewhere. I don't remember where. It wasn't the schoolhouse, was it? I certainly hope not. There's nothing in here. Oh, of course you stay broken. Duh. Okay. I can't look at the thing. This is gonna take a minute. Fourth from the left. Fourth from the top on the left is a king. The queen was like fourth from the bottom? Third from the bottom. Third. And the chapel is fourth, second row. The pond's right below it, but the nook is right above the chapel. Okay. Pond below. Rook in the nook. The knight. There's no way I didn't make anything for a knight, right? Oh shit. I might... I'm gonna be so upset. What do I have for knight? Observatory. Okay, and that is literally in the corner. Yes, I forgot. Whew, that was almost bad. I forgot about you. It works! Ooh. Choose your piece to receive a permanent power? What? The queen usually has the most movement. I bet this is related to move. Each time you draft a room on the queen side, the west wing, you lose 5 steps and gain a key. Oh. Oh, damn. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn when drafting. Oh, damn. Wait, can I just do this whenever? This is outside, so this should stay open, I would assume. Oh, it might close when the thing resets, though. Yeah, because this is just a layout for today. You can't do it till the end of the day, so I'm assuming this power will stay with you, because, like, there's no way they were like, all right, well, you need an office and an observatory, all that, and then you come get a power, and then it only applies for the rest of the day. That just doesn't make sense. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 money the first time you enter a chapel each day with this power. Wow. I actually really like that one. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. Too situational. I mean, this only applies once, but it's a lot of money. This, I'm rarely drawing in the top 2 corners, so it's kind of wasted. The west side, I would lose a lot of steps and gain a lot of keys over there, but this definitely seems more helpful. Add the armory to your draft pool. Like, literally add a new room. What the hell is the armory? When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. Oh, so a pawn is like a... Get to rank 8 and take one of these. So, wait. Interesting. You may choose one. Wait, you didn't mention knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Oh, so I don't get king. Is that because king is each day you must choose? Oh, that implies it's permanent. Yeah, king would be wasted if you have to get to rank 8. Okay, so if I did a pawn, then whenever I get to rank 8, I can either add the armory at that point, gain a bunch of keys, but I would probably build up that way. Get 30 first time you enter a chapel with the power, or draw the 4 corners. Personally, being able to choose is not that important when only the bishop and the knight are appealing. 30 money is okay, but I need to know... We're trying to get all rooms. That's part of the main thing in this episode, is to get all rooms, and then we're going to work on secrets after. And that'll be the other focus. This is the only way. Yeah, maybe the armory is helpful? There's no enemies in the game, so I don't know what that would be about, but maybe it'll have... It's a shop, because it's gold. So maybe it'll have, like, stuff to help me get through areas. Yeah, I'm accepting this. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. Oh. Yeah, okay, so I have to do this again. That's fine. It's not super hard, and it stays okay. I love that. That's great. Okay, let's see about the rest of these burning glass locations. I really want to know while we have it. We have 96 steps. Might as well not waste it. Oh, damn it. It's a bit unfortunate, but I did find a few of them. So apparently there are other candles in here that I should be looking for, or could be looking for. You can light more candles, but I don't know if they do anything. Obviously the circle of candles, but we can't get to it because I need the pump room to drain the fountain so that I can get behind this minecart. Because right now I can't get behind the minecart. So I can't do that. I don't know where to light anything around here. Maybe it's over on that side. Maybe everything's tied to being on that side, but... Now that we have that tunnel, I don't really need this side open. But I need this down until we solve this. I might as well use my other 2 keys here. But I also read that you can unthaw things in the freezer without the furnace with it, which would be very convenient, but unfortunately I don't have a freezer. But there's definitely that note in the freezer that I wanted to unthaw, and I just haven't been lucky with the furnace and freezer next to each other. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by a moon. You're lying because you're red? Maybe. Alright, and then this one. Oh, they stayed open. I didn't even notice. Oh, well, this is going to be fine. Just use remaining keys and eventually we'll get it. The sanctum key is in a blue box. Hold on, but this one said the sanctum key is... No. Not in a box. It's buried. Green memos are lying. But red memos also lie? Which one's the bigger liar here? The sanctum key doesn't exist then. It's not in a box or buried. Maybe it's just laying out in the open. Probably not. This does have a moon on it. Okay, well either way, we're gonna have to come back for this. So... The other place that was mentioned, it was only... Oh yeah, the thing I can blow up is the dynamite in the trading post. I couldn't remember where it was, but yeah, it's the trading post. Unfortunately, I have the tool shed right now, so... Couldn't have planned for that one. And then there is apparently the sundial in the garden. That... Or not garden, but orchard. Although I have no idea what this would even do. What would be the point of that? I haven't been back here in a while. Yeah, you. Apparently you can use it on this? Is that wrong? Oh. What? Wait, can I do the third one? I can't do the third layer. What? What? How would you even know to do this? Ah, shit, I turned both. It worked! I don't know why it worked. I don't know what the setup for that is or anything, but... Oh! Oh. Why are you there? What? Why is that there? Alright. You. Why? How would you... Okay, there's clearly a cluing game that I might have just shortcutted without realizing when I was just looking at what to do with this. With the torch. There's no way you would have just accidentally this. Although, I mean... Maybe smarter people would be like, I'm gonna literally click on everything. Insert. Nothing. Nothing. I guess you do need all three. Maybe I need to find all three and then I can plug it into multiple places to do things? What would you do? Nothing in here that makes sense. This is the only thing that like stands out is off to the side, but like what would plugging these in right here do? Huh. I really hope the game gives me some information on this and how to... I have no idea where you'd even go for this. Like, I feel like we've answered so many things that, like, where do I look for the other two? I don't know. But we haven't found every room, so can't confirm. Oh boy. I unlocked the trading post just in case we get the torch because there is you there. Those are dangerous to pick up. Kind of funny text if I get to light you. But I forgot that there's a puzzle here as well. And now we know how to do them. Kind of. Which we can reset everything. This is the correct spot. Okay, so we're trying to get the yellow in the four corners. And you move things around you. How do I move? Okay. Well, that didn't work. How? So that changes the lights there. You think right here it would... No, but it puts it in front of it instead. It like shifts them over one? Okay, how about now? This is a kid's puzzle? Okay, I need to rotate you. I need to shift you to the left. I need this one to go left as well. Like that. There it is. Whew. Got it. My brain had so much trouble with that. Holy. Oh, it's just another allowance. I mean, that's great. That's 12 gold per day I get now, including all the experiments I did. Awesome. I don't have any items. I literally just started. I figured I'd get this out of the way early. Well, we very quickly ended up with the Armory, thankfully. I don't know how rare it is, but we'll get to read about it after this. It's interesting that the Armory is, it's part gold and part black. Nothing else, like this is a normal shop that only has 2 doors, same as that, but part black is interesting. Oh, hey. Okay. One of you in here. I don't think we need to think about it too hard. Okay, we got a shield. An anvil. And some cannonballs. Oh. What the hell would I do with these? Oh, right, it's a shop. Knight's Shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Knight's Shield to ignore the negative effects of any one room. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I feel like that's only really useful in the weight room. Maybe the archives. Morningstar. Can knock the locks off chests and trunks? Tomorrow morning, gain 1 star. Wow. That's not bad. Self-igniting torch? Are you kidding me? Can light candles. Okay, we're back on. Shit, I was kind of interested in this as well. Self-igniting torch. What were the things? We have the trading post. We're good there, at least. I already forgot. I already forgot what I had to look up. I never even looked into the chapel again. Oh my god, it stays up. Hell yeah. Okay, that stays up. I can just grab the money whenever. That's good to know. I'm assuming it'll refill because I won't bypass the negative effects. I don't have that I don't have the bishop chest piece. I don't remember where else. Oh, we need a pump room. Right, to get to the torch room. I absolutely want to do that. If I can bait a pump room, I'm going to. I don't want to go back to the trading post beforehand, but we have it. We have it. Okay, I made it about 3 feet, and then I got another one, the tunnel that we just picked up. The weird thing about this is it says always draw a tunnel while drafting in this room. And it goes straight to the antechamber. That's kind of funny. What will happen then? Will I be below it? How does this work? I'm doing it. Oh. This is not a pleasing room. I guess it is considered a hallway, so... Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, does that mean... Oh, always draw tunnel as an option. I thought, like, only tunnel would appear. Oh. So you're always guaranteed to go north. That's actually really good to have on hand. Huh. So once you get one tunnel, you can go straight north. Until you know, lock it in. Hold up, we got a drafting studio. Still upset about you. How dare you? You can't even tell that you have to put a code in here without a magnifying glass. Unless you can't actually put a code in here. It's a paper model of a... Like, if you open this, like, what would you even get? There's no red envelope, that's for sure. Not in that tiny thing. But this is straight up the study. Therefore, something about this model tells me that... tells me the study's code? I don't know what it'd be, but... Spin. You're the second globe I can interact with. Interesting. Wait, did I not get vestibule? Oh yeah, because I got Clocktower. Right. Re-enter it, 3 of the rooms will be unlocked and the 4th will become locked. Or you're more unlikely to draw unusual or rare rooms while drafting. In general, though. That makes the how did I end up with the solarium that one time? How did it end up in my pool? I don't understand. I've had this before. I've gone in here and there's a puzzle on the table. I don't remember what episode it was, but... Let's do it. Yeah, we're getting this one for now. Even though we've been in there. Hold up. I have a vault. And I also found a vault key in a walk-in closet. Give me all the money. 40. Damn. December 16th. Oh man, 40 day 40. Oof. Okay, what key do I have? 304. That one. Ooh, upgrade disc. A passport. Jean ribbon. Huh. Date of issue 1/10/84. 1/10/94 expiry. I just need to compare. I guess Jean ribbon makes more sense. So you got snuck out to Fen Aries. I don't remember where that is. You can see the sigil thing above it as well. She got her name changed. She got out of there. Had to leave her kid behind. This is big. I thought for sure, like, just straight up dead. She was dead and that was the secret. This is a potentially better secret. Mom is alive. You just can't be with her kid. 'Cause she's on the run, because she potentially was involved in the heist. Stole from the royal family. At least, or they were framed. I don't know. I'm gonna look back on literally everything at the end and actually piece together the lore, because at the moment I'm getting information like days apart. So like, and I'm learning certain things that I probably didn't understand at the time, but I would understand now if I'd heard it now. But I heard it back then, so I misinterpreted it back then. You know, kind of like Swanson G instead of Swan Song. So yeah, it's kind of all over the place with that. Okay. That was big info. Huh. A vault key. I swear I've gotten a different vault key before, too. Did we just happen to get Mom's key? Wait. The passport's here, though. Does that mean she's here? Yeah, the passport should not be here. It should be on her. If she was... Okay, maybe there is something more going on here. Huh. I got a casino. I got a red. No. You win one, you lose one. Alright, so I just baited the boudoir down here to get 2 rerolls after getting the library set up. Therefore, ooh, it's a puzzle room. No. Damn it. You're new, but I need to buy books and I can't guarantee I'll have 46 gold. I'm really gonna regret this. I've never seen a gallery before. But I know it exists. It's another puzzle? God, I wish I could look at the rarity. Okay, well, if it's in the drafting pool, then... at least I know about it. I'm gonna do this. The trophy room! It takes 5 gems. You get 8 gems just for going in, though, so you get 3 extra. Damn. Oh, luxury items. Please just give me a bookstore. Okay, thank you. Or I could freeze her and... No. I need this. There's not actually anything in here. You're 50? Oh, man. This is Mom's 3rd book. Can I find... oh, I could hit the piggy bank. Oh, I could. Maybe I could get both? How much has the chapel stole from me all this time? I guess it was actually not that far away. Break it. Can only be broken once. Are you sure? I mean... yeah. Thank you, sir. After you break it, though, nothing should be able to steal from you, right? Where's my money going if it's not going in that piggy bank? I guess we'll find out next time we go to the chapel, but... This is what Detective Borgle, blah, blah, I don't remember his name, was looking for. Margle? No, we're getting new clue for sure, though. And it's between you and the Curse of Blackbridge. Realm of Ruin we definitely need because it's super torn out and we can't see half of the things that were on the 3rd page or 4th page. These I don't think are super important, but I can't guarantee I'm going to find 50 easy, but 40 sounds more doable. So, I gave up a gallery for this. Can I order them right away? No. Damn it. Okay, next time we get a library, I'm going to order those books. The only other thing I need to do, for sure, with the lights is the tomb that I can think of. Yeah, you better get back. That dynamite isn't... No, that would be a slightly bigger explosion, but... Hold on. Oh, it does kind of extend back there. Tons of money! Oh, there's a letter. And an upgrade disc. Oh, I gotta get the money first. Is it enough to get another book? Because I have plenty of steps. Oh, it is. Why am I so interested in the lore, in the books? Okay, that is... all that stuff. Christoph, the guy who kept taking off with the car. Here's the rest of your share. 40 gold. From the it was literally moonshine. Moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But I do need to ask another small favor of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I would be much beholden to you. Denny. Christoph and Denny called that. I mean, obviously. It was very clear. Denny is the one who was stealing. Denny used to be the old gardener. He was stealing from the mansion. No. Well, they were making moonshine in secret here, apparently, according to all of this, I would assume. Also, the things of moonshine in the back of the car. And Denny was in on it with Christoph. They both got fired. What's Christoph's last name? They both got fired, and Hartley had to take over for valet after that. And then Nugal became the new gardener, I believe. But I don't know if it's because they found out about this or not. Also, why did you need the return to be delayed by an hour or two? What did you find, Denny? There's some deeper stuff going on. I have a feeling he found some secret. Maybe not to room 46, but he found some secret to something. I feel like Denny is a spy or something. Oh, I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. Give me more notes. That led to no extra... Oh, I didn't take a picture. No extra dialogue, unfortunately. Or, clues, unfortunately, but... Alright. But I'm going back to the bookstore. The chapel just stole 1 coin from me. There's no piggy bank. How did you do that? There we go. These are the 3 books I'm most interested in. Well, the sold out ones are the most interested and I'm in reading right now. And we have access. And the other ones are really cheap, so I'll be able to get them fairly easy. But we gotta wait before we can do that. Ooh, we got another rumpus room. This one seems to be fairly rare. It doesn't show up that often. But every time this comes up, I want to check you 100%. Especially since we beat the game already. Although his last thing was about red letters, so... He could just do that again, but we'll see. We'll see. How much content you got for me?
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
I know.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Skip ads. Pay an extra gold for it.
Yes. The fog is clearing.
Ooh.
I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar.
Ooh.
A young boy who once was brave,
What the?
but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.